I heard the footsteps before I saw anything. That's the part that keeps me up now. Not what I saw, what I heard first. It was a Thursday. I know that because I always work late on Thursdays. The kind of late where the parking garage is mostly empty and the overhead lights flicker on a 2-second delay when you walk under them. I left the office at 9:47 p.m. I remember checking my phone in the elevator, 9:47. I remember because I thought about texting my roommate and then didn't. The walk from my office to the subway is about 6 blocks. I've done it maybe 200 times. There's a dry cleaner on the corner of the first block that always smells like chemicals and hot fabric, even when it's closed. A bodega on the third block where the owner's cat sits in the window. A stretch of scaffolding on the 5th block that turns everything dark and kind of hollow sounding. I know that walk. I could do it with my eyes closed. I was halfway through the scaffolding when I heard it. Footsteps behind me. Not close, maybe 20 feet back. The sound bounced off the wooden planks overhead in this specific way that made them sound louder than they should have been. I didn't turn around. You don't turn around at night. That's just how it is. You keep walking and you don't look. But then I slowed down, just slightly, testing. The footsteps slowed down too. I sped up a little. They sped up. I told myself it was nothing. Someone heading to the same subway stop. It happens all the time. It means nothing. I turned around at the end of the block. For a second, I thought I saw someone step back into the scaffolding shadow. Could have been nothing. A shape, a coat, something tall. I kept walking. Here's the thing I can't explain. When I got to the bodega, I looked in the window at the cat. It wasn't there. The cat is always there. And in the glass, in the reflection of the street behind me, I saw someone. Not close enough to make out a face, but close enough that I knew they were there. And something about the way they were standing felt familiar. Like I knew them. Not in a vague way, in a specific way. The kind of way where you know someone's posture before you know their name. I turned around fast, no one there. I stood on that sidewalk for a full minute. Just standing. Watching the empty street. A cab went by. A woman walked her dog on the other side. Normal. Everything completely normal, except for the feeling. The feeling that I was being watched by someone who already knew me, who had maybe been watching all day, maybe longer. I took the subway home. I sat with my back against the end of the car. I watched everyone who got on. At the third stop, a man in a grey jacket got on and sat across from me. I don't know why I looked at him as long as I did. He was nobody. He was on his phone the whole ride. But there was something about the shape of him, the angle of his shoulders. I kept trying to place him and I couldn't. He got off at my stop. I waited on the platform until he went up the stairs. Then I waited another 2 minutes. Then I went up. I didn't see him on the street. I walked home fast, took the long way, checked behind me 3 times. Nothing. I've been thinking about it every day since then. That feeling of knowing someone and not being able to place them. It doesn't go away. It just sits there. And the footsteps, the way they matched mine so precisely. 2 nights ago, I was walking to get groceries, 2 blocks from my apartment, and I heard them again. Same pace, same distance, same sound. I didn't turn around this time. I just walked faster. I got my groceries and I came home and I locked the door. But here's what I keep coming back to. I still don't know who it is. I just know that I know them. And I know that they know me. And I know that whatever this is, it isn't finished. Follow if you want to hear more stories like this. I have too many.